What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the North Texas Dynasty on College Football 26. It is head coach Stevie Balls, and welcome to year one of the Dynasty, where we have done the impossible and eclipsed making the 12 seed in the 12-team college football playoff. Essentially, we are the bitch boy seed. We are the Boise State of last year. We are the team that no one expected to pop out from the American Conference. This has been a North Texas team that has been negative the past 4 seasons. And here comes your new head coach, and we win the American Conference. We beat the shit out of the Tulane Green Wave, and we finish up 11-2 on the year, where we are gonna be the underdog 12 seed taking on the 5-seeded USC Trojans. Checking out the other conference championships, Florida State takes down Duke. Arizona State takes down Baylor in the Big 12 championship to earn a playoff spot. Ohio State upsets Nebraska, who was formerly the number 1 team, and that is going to be the team, the winner of our matchup plays, the number 4 Nebraska Cornhuskers. We got Boise State winning the Mountain West. Miami beat Bowling Green. We had Sam Houston taking down UTEP. We had Georgia taking down Florida, and JMU taking down Arkansas State. Taking a look at these other matchups in our top 25, we would finish around the teens range, but we did end up cracking that 12 seed, getting it in over teams like Florida, Texas Tech, Virginia Tech, and many others that you would argue probably better than us on paper, but we did what it takes to make it in. And checking out the first team American Conference All-American, we had many players from Shaddai Clayton-Johnson, Dalton Carnes, Jalen Durgans. A lot of our defensive players made it, seeing as we are a strong defensive team. Poffenbarger, looking at his stats on the finalized year, we had Shaddai Clayton-Johnson. He actually finished with 2 less touchdowns than Kiefer Sibley, who had 2 in our conference championship game last year, and Reese Poffenbarger finished with a rushing touchdown as well, which you always love to see. Dalton Carnes absolutely carried us in the receiving game, our only 1,000-yard receiver with multiple double-digit touchdowns. And then we had Shaddai Clayton-Johnson tied with Miles Coleman, Landon Sides, and Trey Williams with 3 touchdowns each. And looking at our tackle leader, that's going to be Derek Fisher, our leader, our senior. Sack leader is Bailey the second with Outland. We had Jalen Durgan with 7.5. So many sacks across the board. Absolutely great year from our defense. And now looking at number 5 USC. They would beat Missouri State, Georgia Southern, Purdue, Michigan State, Illinois, Michigan, Notre Dame. Then they would lose to Nebraska and Northwestern, but then beat Iowa, Oregon, UCLA. And then, of course, they would lose they didn't get to play in the Big Ten Championship. I'm capping. This team is led by Jaden Maivia. He is a junior backfield creator, pretty decent speed, good accuracies, definitely a problem. We got Waymond Jordan out of the backfield, 87 overall, really good speed, definitely going to be a problem. And they got a loaded backfield. They got 2 87 overall halfbacks that we're going to have to keep an eye on. Now, you may look at this team, USC, as the number 5 team, a 92 overall. Mekhi Lemon is going to be playing their top receiving spot. Then it kind of falls off a little bit, but a stud with 91 speed, 93 acceleration, and Lake McCree, the tight end, at 91 overall. This offense is kind of cracked. I can't lie. The offensive line could be better. Probably want to send some pressure on Maivia today. But other than that, we're looking at a pretty decent team with very high offensive potential. They're only 84 overall at a 4-star program. I expected it to be worse, but keep in mind, Tulane was the best team we've played up to this point in the season at 77 overall. We have not seen anyone in this dynasty so far above an 80 overall. Looking at these other matchups, Louisville and Arizona State, Penn State and Auburn, Duke and Michigan, really cool playoff games that are going to be happening today at the same time as ours. It is officially time. We have a Big Ten opponent, the USC Trojans, taking on your American Conference champion, the North Texas Mean Green, head coach Stevie Balls in year 1 returns to the college football playoff, something that took 3 seasons to do in the WKU Dynasty. We are already here, and the entire world is ready for us to get smacked on live television. USC, led by head coach Lincoln Riley, no longer Caleb Williams led. Instead, Jordan Maivia is taking the lead today, and this is the start of the 2026 college football playoff. Trojans versus Mean Green. Winner advances on to play Nebraska. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes the opening kickoff. You guys know I love to receive to start the second half, and this game is finally underway. Is North Texas actually legit, or did they squeak in by luck? Is this the start of a beatdown? Here we go. Out comes USC at home, and here are your keys to the game if you want to pause and check those out. That's a great feature I think this game added. I want to see it more because I thought it was really cool, somewhat accurate. 1st and 10 for Jordan Maivia. We got Wayman Jackson, number 1 in the backfield. Shotgun snap, plenty of time. The out is complete, and it's a 5-yard gain to start the day for the Trojans. We are at United Airlines Field. We do have to play on the road since this is the first round. I wouldn't want it any other way. Out of the backfield, we're all over that. Into the backfield for a loss of 2. It's Jalen Durgan on the TFL, bringing up 3rd and 7, where Maivia is by himself. 5 receiver set, steps up in the pocket, launches a laser down the field, and it is complete for a huge gain. The 3rd and 7 goes for a huge shot down the field. We had David Fisher, our best player, not able to get the deflection there, and a wonderful reception from the receiver as we blow up that one right there. Maivia gets it back to the line of scrimmage, and it brings up 2nd and 10. Had to think for a second there, maybe we could have gotten them off the field, but the run is going nowhere, and now they're in red zone territory. But 3rd and 10, we have an opportunity to hold them to 3. I'll count that as a W here. Win or go home. Play action. Maivia hit as he throws, complete, but that is going to be David Fisher making up for it there and getting the tackle. Only a 2-yard gain, and out comes the kicking unit for USC. The snap, the hold, it is good through the all-state field goal net, and USC takes a 3-0 lead to start the day. Out comes the Mean Green offense. Are we capable of getting anything going against these guys, or is it just 2 different leagues between the Big Ten and American? Here we go. Stadium is rocking, packed out crowd here. Shaddai Clayton Johnson is on the field for some reason. What is he doing? Your career is over. You're dead. Stop playing. The senior refusing to go down without a fight. I thought he's literally, I put him as like unplayable on my depth chart. I don't know how he just got into the game. Shotgun snap, Poffenbarger rushed, is barely able to get it away. It falls incomplete. And already a 3rd and 8 here. A tough first drive start. Stadium pulsing. Can we get some momentum going for Poffenbarger in the offense? Unable to change the route. Poffenbarger going to hit Carnes. It's deflected, and that one falls. It's going to be a quick 3 and out for the Mean Green. USC with all the momentum right now. They're going to try and go get 7 here. It's a quick screen. That's a beautiful spin move, and takes a what would have been a 2-yard loss to a 7-yard gain. They would have an incomplete run, though, on 2nd down. It is 3rd and 3, a chance to get them off the field. We're manning up. Maivia is going to have a wide open man. That's going to be Makai Lemon for the 1st down, and it is another 1st down for the Trojans. Up to midfield, 1st and 10. 4:13 left in the 1st quarter. Maivia, plenty of time from the shotgun. All the time in the world, he's going to choose to take off, showing off that acceleration. It is an 8-yard gain. 2nd and 2. Defense is going to have to show up in a big way today if we have a chance in this one. Maivia, play action. That's a quick out. That's a beautiful play design. He's got blockers and speed. No one able to get out there in time. Maivia has eclipsed a 105-yard day here in the 1st quarter at home. Here comes the shotgun snap. A quick dime on it, and the slant. That's another 1st down, another 15-yard gain. 4 1st downs for USC in the game so far to North Texas's none. 1st and go. Win or go home here Every play matters. Here comes the blitz. That's going to be out to Wayman Jackson, who's not going to get anything. It's a loss on that one. Jackson Latuana in the backfield brings up 2nd and goal here from our own 11-yard line. Play action, no. They're going to keep it. Back-to-back runs, not going anywhere. North Texas doing okay against Wayman Jackson so far. We want to be able to stop the pass as well, though. 3rd and goal. Minute 55 left for here. Maivia takes the snap. Has plenty of time. Over the middle, he's going to find his tight end. Did not get to Lake McRae quick enough. And USC already up 10-0. Here comes the screen for Kiefer Sibley. It gets blown up. Our offense is not looking strong so far to start. 2nd and 12. We need to just get a first down. Just get some kind of rhythm going. There is Simeon Evans on the end. He brings that one in. It's a gain of 5. Not bad, but it is still 3rd and long here. Our 2nd drive of the day, and this crowd is not slowing up. Poffenbarger has time to get it out there. Simeon Evans again. He gets just enough for the first down, and there we go. Last play of the first quarter here. 3 seconds left. Carnes going in motion. Do we get the snap off? We do. Last play of the first quarter. That's going to go to Landon Sides on the drag, and we got back-to-back first downs on back-to-back plays. About the first quarter I expected, but it could be worse. We could be down 14-0. We could be down 21-0. We haven't turned the ball over. We just had a really bad first drive, and there's a train coming outside of my apartment. 2nd and 7 here for Poffenbarger. The show doesn't stop for no fucking train. Here we go. On the drag, it's Dalton Carnes. I got to commentate a little louder, but it's a first down. The Mean Green facing off against the Trojans here. 2nd quarter, 8 minutes to go. Poffenbarger, plenty of time on the run. Simeon Evans with a bunch of separation. A big day for the senior to start. He's had 3 big receptions on this drive. He's got 38 yards receiving, and this is the best drive we've had of the game. Reese Poffenbarger gets it out at the last second on the speed option. Sibley not able to get past the defender. Only goes for a gain of 1. Here we go. 2nd and 9. Here we go. Less than 7 minutes left here. Poffenbarger takes the snap. Is going to find Trey Williams, the 3rd. Senior to senior connection. And North Texas is on the board with a touchdown. 10-7. Things not looking as grim right now. Only a 3-point game. Can that give our defense some momentum? Samaje Burrell with a stick on the screen. That's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Defense starting to feel the momentum a little bit. It's going to be a screen to the other side, and we're ready for it as well. Latuavia butchered that so bad. In the backfield, it's a loss of 2. Back-to-back screens for Lincoln Riley and the Trojans. 3rd and 12. A big opportunity for the defense. Seize control of this game. It's a check down. We are there on the contain, and we are forcing USC off the field for the first time. It's an empty drive, and with 4 minutes left in the first half, receiving to start the second half, Simeon Evans converts the first down. That's another grab for him. We have an opportunity to take the lead here on the road. 1st and 10 for Poffenbarger. He's starting to get a little rhythm going. Obviously, without Shaddai Clayton Johnson in this one, we are relying a lot more on Poffenbarger. That'll be a 6-yard gain. Landon Sides getting more and more reps going throughout the weeks. Here we go. 3rd and 3. Stadium pulsing loud, waiting for someone to get open. It's a one-on-one. Simeon Evans with his 5th catch. He's got 50 yards. Easily his most productive game of the season so far, and it is going to be another catch for him. As we get more momentum going, Dalton Carnes is going to get the first down there. There is a flag on the play, and this one is coming back. It is going to be a hold. Thought Poffenbarger had a little extra time there, and this one is coming back. It's a 10-yard loss. 2nd and 17, minute 55. Sibley is the motion man. Poffenbarger with the rock is going to get rushed right away, and it's a sack for USC. 3rd and 26 here, trying to take the lead before halftime. That's a big sack, throwing up a prayer to Trey Williams the 3rd, and it is an arm punt interception for Reese Poffenbarger there. Now USC has a minute 14 to try and go add to their lead. 1st and 10. Minute 14, here comes the snap. It's a read option. Maivia is going to keep it. Hold on, Lake McRae. They're not going to tie it, and that's going to be, they're not going to call it, and that is going to be a first down run for Maivia. From the shotgun, plenty of time. Gonna throw up another deep ball, and this time we come down with it. A big turnover for the defense. Now we still have about a minute to try and go get some points. 3rd and inches with 30 seconds at midfield. We need a big play from someone. Who other than Landon Sides, that's been his route today, gets out of bounds with 26 seconds left to go. 2nd and 10, 22 seconds in the half. From the shotgun, Poffenbarger has plenty of time. Going to hit the out. Trey Williams, the third, having a big day. Gets out of bounds there. 3rd and 3. Just a field goal. If we can just get field goal range, that'll tie it up for us in this one. Going to take a shot to Carnes. Not able to speed away. And that is going to be how we close out the first half. Honestly, I'm pretty happy as a coach. We are competing. This game doesn't feel like there's a giant mismatch. Their offensive talent is definitely noticeable, but we're a stronger defensive team, and our offense is playing okay. I feel like we're finding our rhythm. We're winning time of possession. We're winning the 3rd down conversions. They obviously are beating us in the rushing game. We have no run game right now. So let's try and get Kiefer Sibley going. We do receive to start the second half, and this could be the last half of year 1 for one of these teams. 1st and 10. Here we go. Kiefer Sibley on the screen. Kiefer Sibley's got space. There's no safety. Here he comes. Sibley with a juke move and a huge play to get the offense going. Do we have potentially our first lead of the day? North Texas within striking distance here. Poffenbarger gonna hit him on the drag. There's Dalton Carnes, number 11, having a quieter day but still been involved. 3rd and 5. Biggest play of the game so far. Poffenbarger from the shotgun, stadium pulsing, gonna throw it. It's gonna be Trey Williams, the 3rd again, his 2nd touchdown, carrying us on offense. It's the senior connection between Poffenbarger and Trey Williams, the 3rd. North Texas is leading 14-10 right now, but out comes Maivia and Wayman Jackson with a dirty juke move. Just like that, USC is into striking territory, and they are not shying away from the aggression of the Mean Green. Down 4 at home. It's Wayman Jackson again. How did he get out of there? A beautiful spin move. Finds himself with 21 yards rushing on the day, bringing up 2nd and 3. Maivia from the shotgun has plenty of time. It's going to be, what a grab! He held on to that in midair. Xavier Jordan with a highlight play, and USC is marching closer and closer to their own end zone. Here comes the backup. It is going to be play action, trying to get the sack. It's thrown away, forcing a 3rd and 8 opportunity here. Can we hold them to 3 and retain our lead? 3rd and 8. Maivia having a strong performance so far. Takes the snap. Has the ball. The junior is going to hit the RB check down. Taken down at the 1. We gotta be there on that, fellas. That is a missed opportunity to keep the lead in this one and really take advantage of it. But instead, Wayman Jackson chopping his feet is going to be short on 2nd and goal. 3rd and goal. From the 3, shotgun. Maivia can run. We got to be on the lookout for multiple things here. It is a quick pass coming. Maivia, why are we not jumping up and batting that down? Right over Samaje Burrell's head. And that is going to be a touchdown. USC reclaims the lead. Throwing up a prayer. Landon Sides, one-on-one! Brings it in. Poffenbarger is dialed. Landon Sides having the game of his life. And the North Texas Mean Green are going to respond immediately. Kiefer Sibley, this team is in playoff mode. We have taken a step up in this program. We are competing with USC on the road in a must-win environment. Simeon Evans is going to get another reception. 4th and 5. We are down 3. Heading into the 4th quarter, and we are competing, and our offense is playing great. We are out passing USC. We are out time of possessioning USC, but we are going to take our points here to start the 4th quarter. We could get aggressive with it. I am feeling good offensively, but we're going to take our 3. This one is up. This one is right into the hands of Allstate Insurance. And this game is tied 17 up. We send the defense back out. USC has the momentum, has the advantage here with the ball. 8:57, home field advantage, better talent. They don't have a better coach. Head coach Stevie Balls over Lincoln Riley any day of the week. 1st and 10, play action. Maivia, plenty of time. He's going to take off from the shotgun. We read that decently well. Solid contain. Only goes for a gain of 4, and it brings up 2nd and 6 here. 8:27 left in the 4th quarter, in the entire game, as Maivia is going to read the defense perfectly. It's a big gain, and it's going to go for a fumble. He was reaching out for yardage. We pick it up. We're taking it the other way. Is this going to the end zone? No. Tackled down by Lemon. It's going to be Witter taking it down to the 5-yard line. Can we get the snap off? I thought there wasn't a knee down. There wasn't a knee down. Dalton Carnes. Touchdown. North Texas with the turnover, the fumble, and the quick response right away. Dalton Carnes adds to his touchdown total, and we are all of a sudden leading this game 24-17. We have a touchdown advantage on USC, but of course their offense has been dialed. They're going to try and strike back right away here at home. 6:10 left. Maivia from the shotgun is going to hand it off. We are all over that. It's going to be a 4-yard loss. We are getting into deep 4th quarter territory. 5:40 left in the game. Maivia, 2nd and 14. All the time in the world to find someone. He does. It goes for a gain of 8. That is going to be McCree again. He had the first touchdown of the game, and it is 3rd and 6. Have to imagine this is 4-down territory. You're playing for your life. Your season is on the line. One-on-one ball. It's brought down again. Touchdown Trojans. And the deep ball has been kryptonite to the North Texas defense. But regardless, we have the ball. Tie game. 5 minutes left. Kiefer Sibley broke a big one earlier. That one goes for another productive 1st down. 2nd and 10 here. 4.5 minutes left in the game. Poffenbarger playing a fantastic game right now. Takes the snap. Is going to hit Dalton Carnes again. That one's only a gain of 4. And it is 3rd and 6. I do not want to punt this ball back to the Trojans. That would feel like the season is coming to a close, but it's Simeon Evans with another big play. Gonna take it into Trojan territory, 24-24, and we are now in milking the clock mode. Mackenzie McGill, RB3, is gonna check into the game, and it's a huge gainer right there. We are close to field goal range, comfortable field goal range, and we might just be able to milk this clock. Mackenzie McGill giving Kiefer Sibley a rest. Obviously, Shaddai Clayton Johnson's career is done. That's another gain of 4. Stadium still pulsing. Have to make sure we're smart with the football. No turnovers. 2nd and 6 with 2 minutes. Poffenbarger, shotgun, is going to find Trey Williams, the 3rd, who hangs on. They give him forward progress. 1st down. 1st and 10. Is USC going to start spending timeouts, or are we going to be able to kick a game-winning field goal for fun? It's a fumble! And we retain possession. My heart just dropped out of my ass. I thought the season ended. 2nd and 10. Almost a blown opportunity right there. Wide open. Trey Williams, the 3rd, is going to get a big gainer. 1:13, and there is the 2nd timeout from USC. We just want to waste their timeout. We don't want to get into the end zone here. I want to kick this walk off and get out of here with a dub. Sibley to the outside. He's gonna circle around, get us centered up, and that is the last timeout for the USC Trojans. In checks Mackenzie McGill. Just fall down. Mackenzie McGill into the end zone. No! Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, I tried to get him to go down earlier. And instead of a walk-off 27-24 win, we instead go up 31-24, and USC has 1:10 and no timeouts, or 1:05, 1st and 10, no timeouts to try and go get some points. They're starting right away with Lemon. That's going to be a 5-yard gain there. They have less than a minute, running clock, and here comes a quick spike right away. 4-down territory, so they're going to waste 2nd down. They did not have another play ready, and it is already 3rd and 5 for the defense. We just need one big play, gentlemen. One big play to pull off a huge upset. Coming in as 17.5-point dogs. That's going to be a 1st down conversion there for USC, and the clock is not running. That is going to be 2nd and 10 now. The first one was an incompletion. 45 seconds. Maivia, another short gainer. They're up to midfield. A field goal does not do anything for them. They need a touchdown here. Here we go. 3rd and 3, running clock, 30 seconds in the ball game. USC at home, trying to keep their season alive. Another short gainer. This clock is not running yet. He's got 25 seconds left. No timeouts. It's time to start taking some shots. They're in Hail Mary territory at this point, and the deep ball has been kryptonite for us today. That one falls incomplete, 3rd and 10. Probably better it fell incomplete. He's been throwing short dinks and dunks this entire drive. Maivia, the junior, trying to take down Poffenbarger, the senior. He's got all the time in the world, throws up a shot, and that one is complete. Up to the 32, and it's going to be a spike with 12 seconds left, now with a more manageable option to try and get a touchdown here. They're about 30 yards out, not quite Hail Mary territory, but still going to need something deep. 12 seconds, lock in defense. This is the game, 5 versus 12. Here comes Maivia. It's tackled right away. The clock is running. Do they get another playoff? Another dink for Maivia. Maivia, 3rd and 8. Here comes the snap. He just got it off. He just got it off. He's taking off. What is he doing? The game is over. Maivia slides. North Texas is the first 12-seeded team to win a game in the college football playoffs. And head coach Stevie Balls takes down Lincoln Riley. Oh my goodness. A team that had never seen anyone better than an 80 overall with 2 losses to bad teams this year somehow squeaks into the playoffs and is already making headlines. An upset at plus 3,000 odds. The North Texas Mean Green get it done on the road with a 17-point fourth quarter. Absolutely crucial. Oh my goodness. We took advantage of our drives in the red zone. That was a big deciding factor. We won the turnover battle with that one fumble. That was absolutely crucial. That was the turning point of the game when USC was driving and they fumbled the ball and we got a free touchdown out of it. Jaden Maivia, you got a bright future. Only 1 interception on a 50-50 ball. Wayman Jackson, we contained him pretty well. Jaden Maivia, great game throwing and passing, kept his team in it. Great receiver performances to get the deep touchdowns in. Lake McCree had a pretty good game with 2 touchdowns. USC fought. USC did not play a bad game. North Texas played an A+ game. And are we looking at a Cinderella story run year 1 in the Dynasty? That's not very fun. It's not very fun to take over a small program and go win the national championship year 1, but these guys are different. We got a lot of seniors on the squad, a lot of playmakers on the squad, and a lot of guys in the prime of their career that just make plays. Poffenbarger stepped up tonight. Not much of a run game until the second half. Stepped up tonight. Poffenbarger played his best game all year. Simeon Evans, been on the bench all year, stepped up in a big way tonight. Landon Sides has been quiet all year. He stepped up in a big way tonight. Dalton Carnes and Trey Williams III did their thing. They showed up tonight. And it's going to be enough to move us on. And as you guys know, we are moving on to play a sophomore Dylan Raiola and the Nebraska Cornhuskers. And this game's neutral site. This game's neutral site. I do think Nebraska is a higher overall than North Texas. Just taking a look at these head coaching offers I got. I'm hot shit now, apparently. The Vanderbilt would be cool. But otherwise, this is crazy. I did not expect us to make the playoffs at all, yet alone win a game. We would see Penn State take down Auburn in a 1-point shootout. Arizona State takes care of Louisville. Duke upsets Michigan on the road. Wow, so we have 2, or I guess Penn State upset Auburn. All of the road teams in the first round won. That's kind of crazy. Now looking at the second round, we're playing Nebraska, obviously. Penn State and Georgia. That's going to be the winner if we somehow pull off another upset. Good God. Florida State, Arizona State, and the other side of the bracket, Duke and Ohio State. What a freaking game, man. What a bracket. Thank you guys for watching. Love you guys. Sunday's tomorrow. Football's back. Have a good day.